An independent advisor has been appointed to Newmarch House, the aged care home where 16 residents have died in a coronavirus outbreak. The industry's regulator had threatened to revoke its licence. We again invited the CEO of Anglicare, Grant Millard, to do an interview on this program, given there's been criticism of the lack of communication from Anglicare. They again declined. That offer remains open for next week. Louise Payne's 89-year-old mother, Yvonne, is a resident. She tested positive for coronavirus 3 weeks ago. Louise, firstly, how is your mum, Yvonne, going?
Mum's not doing too well, unfortunately. We still don't really know what's going to happen. She's day 24 since her diagnosis, and we're not sure yet. We're just waiting on results to see if she's tested negative. But she is very lethargic, doesn't want to get out of bed, just needs to sleep all the time, no appetite. Trying to get her to eat is problematic. She's very deconditioned. Her confusion's quite severe. She has had moments where she seems like she's on the mend, and then she'll struggle.
It's been a really difficult time for families with loved ones at the facility. Initially, you were really worried about what was going on. How are you feeling now about the standards there and the communication that you're getting?
Oh, look, I can't fault that at the moment. I think they have made major gains in getting that across to us. It was not good, as you would be aware at the beginning. We did have to jump up and down to be heard. But once that happened and once the Commonwealth offered the resources and they've been put into place and they were able to re-establish their complement of staff, we're getting terrific information now. We're getting 2 calls a day if your resident is COVID positive from the RNs. We've had webinars with the doctors answering all our questions. We get daily updates. They've offered counselling and pastoral care should we need it. I can't fault that. We certainly know what's going on there. So that's really, really wonderful.
What do you think about the move today to have an independent advisor appointed under the threat of the facility having its licence revoked?
Yeah, I'm not really sure as to how that's all come about, but I think it's always good to have another set of eyes, an independent set of eyes, because they'll go in and hopefully they'll see lots of good things that have happened, and that will be good for Anglicare, but also if there are things that need to be done, then they'll be able to get done. And I think from the communication we've received from Anglicare, I think they're welcoming that resource to come in because it can only help. I think they're all on the same page as us. Everybody wants the very best for their families, and we know that there are good things happening in there, but we just need to make sure that there's not more that we could do, and we need to learn from it too.
And as worrying as it is for the families, of course, it must be so hard for the staff in that facility as well at the moment.
Absolutely, absolutely. They are just working tirelessly hard. I mean, they're putting themselves on the line. Every day they go in for a shift. I know they're working 12-hour shifts. They're absolutely exhausted, and they're really risking their lives every time they go there, and they just keep turning up. And the care that they show our loved ones is just beautiful. I've had 2 nurses that I've spoken to, or I've lots of nurses, but two that I remember particularly, because both of them were crying with me and saying that they were treating Mum like she was their own mother. And I totally believe that that's what's happening, and I totally believe that's happening with all of the residents. The care is just absolutely beautiful. And I know Mum's in a good place to be cared for.
Well, I hope that your mum's okay, and I hope that you've got some support yourself going through this very stressful time. Thank you very much for making time to speak to us tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.